When you sell your soul for content, I think we're talking about this Izzy Prime character, that guy that be rolling around with Aiden Ross, or at least he used to roll around with Aiden Ross. This guy's a clown, bro. We've talked about him before in the past, but let's see what's new. I think there's some new updates with his situation. Come on, man.
Where you at?
Where you at, family?
So I want to talk about one of the lamest streamers in streaming history, Izzy Prime. And I want to talk about him because out of every streamer I've seen, he's probably the epitome of selling your soul. And I know when people talk about selling your soul, it always goes into some type of conspiratorial talk. And while I do consider myself a conspiracy nut, I have to make the distinction that selling your soul isn't going to a shadowy back alleyway where you make a deal with Satan. It's compromising your morals and your character all in the pursuit of gaining something. And Izzy Prime fits this right to a T. And to be honest, everyone you're about to see today could probably fall under the category of selling your soul, because not only are they a nightmare blunt rotation, I would rather smoke a cigarette than step in a room with any of these jokers. But Izzy Prime in particular is one of the weirdest, most reckless streamers I've ever seen. And not only is he reckless and weird, but he's also a little bit of a creep. But if this tea interests you, twin, you might as well come and tap in. Comment for the algorithm. Okay, so before I get into,
I don't know how you're a little bit of a creep, but they gonna get into it, so we gonna see it.
Some of the crazier things that happen to Prime, like him getting a Nerf gun pointed at his head, I thought we should start with some of the more tame things. Well, maybe not tame, but I guess we could start with things in chronological order. Last month, Prime was charged with 5 different things: false imprisonment, resisting officer, battery/domestic violence, battery/domestic violence by strangulation, and then robbery. And if you're familiar with Prime, you would know that this guy has an alcohol and drug problem, so he's always tweaking out, he's always crashing out, and just in general, he has really bad impulse control. And not to mention, the people that he surrounds himself with are some of the most degenerate streamers of all time. So when you got a guy who has a drug problem/alcohol problem and he's around these really degenerate men who may or may not be making a lot of money.
My big thing, which I'm not saying that it doesn't exist, but like people be, I don't like the alcohol excuse. Like, I know if you indulge in alcoholism over years and years and years, like, yeah, you're going to continue to use brain cells, and to a degree it will fry your brain. But people love to use that as like some type of scapegoat. Oh, I was drunk. Like, bruh, as an adult, niggas, we've been intoxicated before. You don't just turn into an idiot or a moron. You don't just literally lose your ability to think just after drinking some alcohol. Niggas that be using that as an scapegoat, they're fucking like weird, bro. Because they be trying to justify their wrongdoings just because they drunk. It's like, nah, that's not how that works.
You can start to understand why he finds himself in so many compromising situations. He's
If anything, what it really proves when niggas be doing weird shit off the lick, it just be their true self. You know what I'm saying? They're more inclined to do what they want to do off the lick. But it's not because the lick is making you do it.
Influenced by that LA content creator lifestyle. But unlike his contemporaries, Prime has fallen off and he's been left behind by his best buddy Aiden Ross. And when you get left behind, I can see how that would give you a complex. And unfortunately for Prime, he turned out to be homeless.
Nigga, I can't go back to my crib. I'm cooked, bro. So I'm homeless now. A little homeless right now. A little down. We cooked. Yes, I'm dead ass. I don't have no crib to go to. On the God, I don't. I'm going live because I ain't been live in a minute, bro. They can kick me out. They definitely did.
Good,
I fell off because of myself, but mainly because it's around me. Because is acting like they didn't want to with me and shit. So that with my damn, you know, my viewage and shit. Just inviting other to do other shit. Helping them with their shit, with their views and shit. But niggas is on my dick, making me like acting like I'm just a bad guy and I'm not good to be around. So everybody got that type of mentality.
Look at that. It's like no accountability. Everybody want to act like I'm a bad guy. No, everybody want to act like I'm a problem to be around. Not once did he say, no, maybe I'm tripping and I need to get my fucking act together. Come on, man.
Weirdo. And view of me like this nigga's the bad person, don't bring him around. But then encourage the other people to do other bad shit. Like, it was so stupid.
To be honest, Prime really isn't that good of a guy to be around, and as you'll find out later in the video, he's most definitely a creep. But where I will agree with him is that it is kind of crazy how these other content creators will milk and farm other degenerates, but they left Prime behind. But my guess is that there's levels to being a degenerate. Some degenerates can get better laughs, some degenerates make better lolcows. Prime's flavor of degeneracy lost its novelty. His ability to be a lolcow really isn't that good compared to other lolcows. Yeah, you can get a laugh or two.
Lolcow. The fuck is that?
out of him, but at the end of the day, he's just like an alcoholed up, drugged out loser.
That's kind of harsh, D.
You can call me harsh, but he's literally wallowing in self-pity about how his views went down and how his friends won't help him out. I don't feel bad because I went through streaks where I was getting less than 100 views per video. I clawed myself out of the depths. So when I see niggas wallowing in self-pity, all I can think is, you don't really want it that much. As you'll come to find out, the only type of content he brings to the table is just him crashing out and making a fool of himself. His content brand is selling his integrity for the view. He is literally a jester and
it's funny because it doesn't even work. Imagine literally acting an ass. Your content is harassing people and being a fucking degenerate and nobody cares. Everyone's actually just pointing at you and being like, no, this still sucks. Like, you sold your soul, you have no morals to make content, and still nobody likes you. Come on, bro. Shit's crazy.
Arena that is being spectated by faceless individuals. And I know I talk about that a lot and I reference that a lot, but it's honestly really sad. And this verbiage is going to be crazy, but he's quite literally pimping himself out to the faceless individuals of the kick streaming community. Tell me that's not loser behavior. What I'm trying to say is that he brings this woe is me type of energy to the streamer space. You feel me?
Adden said he didn't want you around because of yo drunk moments, but he cool with sweater and he way worse off alcohol.
Literally said, like, it don't make sense, bro. The nigga just stopped liking me, bro, for some reason. It's no excuse, bro. Cool as they were just all in Turks and Caicos and shit, bro. It's just dick ride me, gang. I don't know why. I just made to be dick rolled.
And here's the thing, bro. It's not that you're made to get dick rolled. I can tell you that as a fact. Is that you don't respect yourself. And if you don't respect yourself on the internet, why would people respect you? If y'all remember my video, The Art of Humiliating Yourself for Views, I kind of touch on this topic. How you portray and how you treat yourself on the internet is what gives others the idea of how they can treat you. If you turn yourself into a content cow that can be milked and squeezed and made fun of, people think they have permission to do the same thing to you. Prime, you genuinely act like a loser, so people feel like they have permission to treat you as such, and I just don't feel bad for you. Mind you, he literally got on a phone and started pressing another streamer, Ronaldo, Stable Ronaldo, about why he unfollowed him on socials. Tell me that's not the corniest thing you've ever seen. We all haven't seen it yet, so take a look.
Right.
Hey, homie. No. Hey, look, on GDN, why the f you don't follow me, dude? On everything.
How old is this nigga? Like, bro, I don't even notice who follows or unfollows me. And then if I happen to, it's like, okay, shit, a nigga unfollowed me. I could never give a fuck about a grown man following me or not. Why do you care? What, like, why are you pressing or attempting to ask a nigga, yo, man, why'd you unfollow me? What? My day does not get ruined or affected by if another man follows me.
Yeah. Instagram, TikTok.
Nigga,
Oh, you went and checked all the platforms too? Yo, this guy's a fucking
Weirdo. Wait, no. Let's hear it. I don't run my account. Go ahead.
No, I run my shit. You posted some bullshit on my timeline.
What you
Shut the fuck up, man.
Hold on. Right. Where you posted, Ron?
Nick was with you when you weren't even famous. You was falling out. You was with your ass when you was crying in the Discord like, hey, I fell off, man. Now, in my position. Now you blew up. You won't follow me.
I'm gonna say a controversial opinion, okay? So for all of you aspiring creatives or content creators or musicians, hear me and hear me well. It is okay to cut someone off if you no longer align with them. Just being present at the time of you being down does not mean that you have to owe this person your eternal loyalty. There's plenty of people that knew me or were my friends at the time before I even blew up on YouTube, and mind you, some of them I don't even talk to anymore because they were not for me. The only people I still talk to that knew me beforehand were the people that truly touched my heart and truly poured into me. Just being present is not enough. You need to actually establish a bond and a connection. I'm just saying that this dude Prime is bitching and moaning on the phone because another man unfollowed him on social media. That's corny. That is the corniest thing I've ever seen, and this is exactly why no one takes this man seriously. But the whole reason he was in that position to call Ronaldo is because he was at the BAU streamer house, which is ran by Cuff'em. It's a whole content idea where he got a bunch of these degenerate kick streamers together and they made a whole bunch of content. And now I want to show y'all some of the clips that they produced, starting with the fact that Prime threw a shorty in the pool just because she poured some water on him, or I guess she shot him with a water gun.
Yo, how niggas trying to...
Why'd he do that? What the fuck is wrong with cuz? It be niggas like this that really get their validation and their ego boosted by picking on fucking women. Like, come on, bro. That shit's harmless as shit. And I'll even play devil's advocate for a second. You chilling, you minding your business. Girl comes up to you with water gun, squirts you, and for whatever reason, it enrages you. You're like, bro, I don't even want to be dealing with this right now. I did not sign up to get squirted by a water gun. Okay. It's as simple as like, hey, watch out. I really don't appreciate you squirting me with the water gun. Stop that. You get me? Like, it don't got to be disrespectful. You know, you could let your presence be a little bit more stern if that's what you wanted to do. But pick her up, throw her in the pool, like, so aggressively. It's just like, all that for what? What did you prove? And look at her body language here. It's just kind of like, she didn't deserve all that, nigga.
In the clip, he says he's not drunk, but trust me, he is definitely under the influence. And another thing
under the influence, over the influence, who cares? This shit is still weird.
Weirdo. I want to mention is that he clearly feels bothered being in this environment with all these people, but the reason he's there is because he needs to make content and he's trying to get some buzz out of his name. I don't mean to spoil the video, but he even says, let me go viral. And the whole reason he's saying let me go viral is because he has a motive, and that motive is to change his situation, and he's willing to do so even if he has to compromise himself. Hence why he sold his soul. But before we even get into that, let me show you guys the clip where this guy gets water sprayed on him again, but this time he tries to fight the dude that did it, and he just ends up getting subdued.
Get him more towels for she coming out. Henry just stood on me. Watch
out. Yeah, bro. Again, I am not trying to promote violence, none of that, but on some real life shit, I just don't ever want to be in situations like this or be dealing with people like this because it would get bad. It would get bad. There's no way I'd be able to tolerate this type of individual. But the crazy part is this nigga, every clip we see of this nigga, he's all talk. I ain't see him swing once. Just know, I'm not talking with this nigga. It's over with. Cameras going off too. If y'all ever see me in this type of situation, just know when it's like, all right, turn the cameras off, bro. It's up.
And that's what I mean when I say this guy is clearly under the influence. Now don't get me wrong, all the people in that house right there, I wouldn't want to be around them. You couldn't pay me any money to be around all those dark spirits. But Prime is entirely in the wrong here. He's like straight up tripping. Now it's one thing to be a little annoyed if someone sprays you with water, but the dude sprayed him with the water at a distance, so I just can't imagine that any meaningful amount of water even hit this guy. And the elephant in the room is that it's literally just water. You can stand outside and dry off. It's not like he got a bucket of water dumped on him. He got a little bit of a water gun sprayed on him, and he proceeds to crash out and tries to escalate it into a physical conflict. And that's what I mean when I say Prime's brand of degeneracy is just being a jester. This guy is a straight up goon. He's pimping himself out for the kick chat, and I just don't feel
mute the stream and turn the cameras off. It's up. Yeah, facts. I'm telling
bad for him at all. After this, he tries to press the situation after the fact, and he goes out in the worst way possible. I'm gonna let a lot of this clip play out, so if it's too long, I'm sorry, but you just have to see how crazy this nigga is. Words can't be used to describe it.
Henry sprayed water on me.
Exactly, that's what I was telling him.
Okay, so don't think that's what
nigga, don't come to the pool party if you don't want to get wet, bro. Just nobody wants you, nigga. Go home. Go home.
That's not right, bro. That's not right. I'm not gonna fight.
You know you tripping when Cuff 'em is trying to mediate shit. Cuff 'em? Cuff 'em's over here trying to mediate. You know you tripping.
No, the girl, she would know it's content.
I'm talking to him.
Bro, stop, bro.
We good. Game. No, but don't try me like that, bro.
I'm like, yo, is it content? Right?
He threw water on me.
But you know.
I know, but I'm like, is it content? So don't say don't my man's Henry.
Listen, you know when he's not drunk.
Y'all should never gave me this many shots. That's y'all fault.
I'm thinking you serious.
I told y'all don't let me get this.
Y'all should have never let me get this many shots. Again, bro, this nigga might actually have the mindset and brain cells of a fucking 8th grader. Nigga, you have hair on your face. Why the fuck do you have to rely on other men to control your liquor? What the hell?
It's straight. I'm thinking you serious. You know we don't got beef. You making it worse. You know none of us matter.
Let me go viral. Let me go viral. Let me go viral. Let me show you how you go viral.
Yo, put him on.
Move. Let me show you how you go viral.
Put him in the house. Put him in the house. Put him in the house. Bro, just show it. Bro.
Oh my.
They're not even recording, gang.
Get the fuck up. Get up, bro. Hold on, hold this. Your ass is going to sleep, brother. I ain't gonna lie. You chicken, nigga.
Now, I will say, dealing with somebody like this, it's also just not even worth it. Because it would be very hard to keep my cool in this type of situation. But it actually might be smarter to walk away if we're being, like, real. Because we just watched this nigga say, let me go viral. He jumped off a chair and knocked himself out on a fucking table. I ain't gonna... I'm kind of glad I saw that. I'm kind of glad I saw that because you really on some crackhead energy. Like your brain doesn't work. Something is wrong with you. You might have an actual disorder. Because this nigga just jumped off and knocked himself out. That's crazy. I've never seen that before.
He's not coming back up.
At this point, I think it's clear
He
that
knocked himself out, chat.
Prime is genuinely a lost soul because he's like, I told y'all don't let me get that many shots, but dude, this is a grown man. And actually, let me find out how old this nigga is. This guy is 27 years old and he's letting men in a content house control how many shots he takes, and he just can't control his liquor on his own. And as you've seen, this dude's soul is so lost that he just defaults to let me go viral, and he jumps into the table, knocks himself out, and then lets all the other men carry him away. This is what I mean when I say he sold his soul for content. He is so fried. This guy is too far gone. And I would harp on how sad this is, but honestly, bro, he's a creep, like a real deal creep. And I want to talk about that instead. So let's go all the way back to like 2023 when Prime hopped on the Monkey app. And I remember seeing this clip when I was a child, and I knew that this was so crazy. But what Prime does is that he hops on Monkey app and he matches a girl, and she tells him that
Cuff 'em has to kick bro from the group. I get that Cuff 'em brand is being degenerate, but it's too much. Bro, I don't watch Cuff 'em enough, so I don't quote me on this, but Cuff 'em is actually funny. Like Cuff 'em, I see Cuff 'em boot up a desktop stream, and he is off the dome with it. He's cracking jokes. Yeah, it's a little bit more on the degenerate side, and you know, sometimes he might take it too far, but I'm not mad at somebody that is actually funny and entertaining, bro. You know, we check them when we need to check them. But it's like, this is somebody that can actually create content. Izzy Prime, on the other hand, what is his content? Are you getting advice from him? Are you getting insight from him? Are you laughing? Are you being entertained? Like, no. The only thing he has is shock value, and it's not that shocking. It's just kind of like, bro, you're stupid. You just jumped off a chair, said, let me go viral, and knocked yourself out. When it comes to content creators, there has to be some level of value exchange, whether it's education, whether it's funny, whether it's, you know, soothing, inspiring, whatever it is. What do you bring to the table? This guy's a loser, bro. And we about to show, this is the clip that I was seeing from a while back. This nigga's like actually on some PDF shit, gang.
Weirdo.
Watch this.
She is 13, but Prime tells her to turn around to show off her butt. And it's so disgusting that I don't even want to show
y'all
you
hear
guys.
that?
It's disgusting that I don't. But Prime girl, crazy. But what Prime does is that he hops on Monkey app and he matches a girl and she tells him that she is 13. But Prime tells her to turn around to show off her butt. And it's so disgusting that I don't even want to show you guys this clip. All I have is a screenshot from the video, which you can find on Google and YouTube till this day. You can also find a Reddit thread from Livestream Fails where someone is talking about how Prime was begging someone to delete a clip of this exact moment. And in this screenshot, you can see that 3 years ago, even Poetic Flacco talked about this very situation. But what makes this even more crazy is that I have a clip of Bruce reacting to Prime DMing someone else to take the video down.
Hey, yo. No, bro. I swear to God, this nigga talking like he never been on Monkey before. Yo, he's so fucking funny. Yo, bro. You got it, bro. You got it. He's hilarious for this. Yo, that nigga said, nah, at the top left it says she was 21. Yo, that is funny as hell, bro.
Niggas already know that I don't play about it, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, nigga, can you, like, stop making it look weird, bro? Because they all trying to make it look weird. And I
Make what look weird, bro? That was 13. Make what look weird? Nigga, it's weird.
Weirdo.
Nobody's trying to make nothing. It was what it was. It actually was weird. You're weird. You're disgusting. This nigga need to get up off the internet, gang.
I don't do that type, bro. So can you, like, delete that shit, bro?
Did they clipped it? They basically clipped it.
And like I said, bro, you can find this on YouTube till this day and you can see the clip for yourself. I don't recommend it because it is that disturbing, because this man sees a girl who clearly looks like a child. She tells him explicitly that she's 13 and he doesn't care because he wanted to see her body. And after she shows off her body, he asks for her age again. And then she says, I told you I'm 13. And then in the clip, you can see the horror of this guy's face.
Just to be clear, YouTube, disclaimer. These are all verbal words about a situation that happened. We didn't actually show or, we didn't show nothing. We just talking about a situation that happened. Come on, man. Just letting y'all know, YouTube AI bot reviewing the video. Come on, man. We not doing that.
After he, I guess.
Let them know, chat. Let them know. We ain't show nothing. Spam that. We ain't show nothing.
Finally takes the hint. But my thing is, bro, if a girl tells you you're 13, why is your first thought to tell her to do a 360 so you can see her butt? So with all of that being said, Izzy Prime, what type of man is he? He's a sellout, he's a jester, he's a goon, he's a person who is willing to compromise his integrity also he can go up. And that's the worst type of person you can be. But that's really all I had to say though. Subscribe for more unsolicited opinions. Love you all. Y'all
Can't even say W video because all it did was piss me off. But hey, man, I guess it's situations like this where, again, it's like it'd be annoying, but I do think it helps to bring awareness. But I feel like he's got to be a Kick streamer. But even Kick nowadays, as they've been becoming more solidified as a platform, they've been banning motherfuckers. And y'all know me, bro. I'm not quick to say like deplatform people, but this nigga don't need to be on the internet. He need to go get that job application. And even then, I don't even know if McDonald's would hire a nigga like him. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this in the comment section. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Where you at, family? I'll see you on the next one. I'm gone.